Hello people and welcome back to Space Agent. Today I'm going to show you an event that will occur 22nd of September. That is the September equinox. And I'm going to show you top 5 astronomical events of summer 2020. I'll first start with the September equinox. Astronomical autumn in the northern hemisphere is coming, and the southern hemisphere is ready for spring. From this article, you learn the difference between astronomical and meteorological autumn and more interesting astronomical facts about this event. The name equinox comes from Latin equus, equal, and nox, night, equal night, and gives us a pretty accurate definition. The sun illuminates the southern or northern hemisphere more due to the earth being tilted on its axis. However, twice a year, the sun shines both hemispheres equally. This phenomenon is called an equinox. It happens when the sun is exactly above the Earth's equator. The dividing line between daytime and nighttime areas, called the terminator, becomes vertical and passes through the planet's north and south poles. At an equinox, the Earth experiences approximately the same amount of daylight and darkness a day. This year, the September equinox or autumnal equinox will occur on September 22, 1931 a.m. EDT. 1:31 p.m. UTC. We prepared a fun and educational quiz about equinox and solstices for you. Take it right now or wait until the end of the article. Check if you can tell the difference between these two astronomical events. I'm going to open it to show you how it would look like. Here. Take the quiz. And then 10 questions will appear. Each one will talk about, each question will ask a different thing. If you want to retry the quiz, you might get questions in different order. Okay. Interesting facts. Here are some noteworthy facts about this annual astronomical event. Equinoxes cause geostationary satellite signals breaks. During equinoxes, the sun goes directly behind the Earth satellite, and its radiation swamps the radio signals from the satellite. That is why in India, exchanges are closed for several hours at this time. Ordinary people may lose TV or radio signals. On the equinox day, the sun rises precisely on the east and sets strictly on the west. Equinoxes occur on any planet with a tilted rotational axis. For example, it happens every 15 years on Saturn, since for this planet it takes almost 30 years to orbit the sun. Saturn's most recent equinox was on 11th August 2009, and the next one will take place on May 6, 2025. When does autumn start? There are three main definitions of the beginning of autumn: astronomical, meteorological, and phrenological. Astronomical definition: in astronomy, all four seasons start along with the equinoxes and solstices. For example, in the northern hemisphere, the September equinox marks the first day of autumn, and in the southern hemisphere, the beginning of spring. Astronomical autumn in the northern hemisphere will last till the winter solstice, representing the start of winter. Meteorological definition. By contrast, meteorologists divide a year into 4 seasons, 3 months each, based on average monthly temperatures, with summer as the warmest and winter as the coldest season. According to this definition, in the northern hemisphere, the autumn starts on September 1 and ends in November 30. For the southern hemisphere, on March 1 until May 31. Phenological definition. The third definition is based on phenological indicators. These include a range of ecological and biological signs, like leaves falling off the trees and birds' migration to warmer countries. Of course, weather and climate influence these events, and within this definition, seasons might move in the future due to climate change. If you have any suggestions for our future articles, message us on social media. We appreciate your feedback. Okay, and the second thing I'll do is this: the top 5 astronomical events of summer 2020. You can also watch our video about these events. Comet Neowise, the Perseids, Mars 2020, Water on Ceres, Jupiter and Saturn at opposition. I'm going to see the video because there's a little bit of time to see it.
As it's now officially autumn in the northern hemisphere, we've made a list of 5 most memorable astronomical events of this summer. Let's get started. Number 1, Comet Neowise. Arguably, this summer's main astronomical event was the unexpected arrival of the comet Neowise. Not only seasoned astronomy lovers, but also ordinary people took photos of the comet's shining tail and shared them on social networks. On July 23rd, Neowise reached its closest point to the Earth and started moving away from us. It won't be back for nearly 7,000 years. So if you manage to see it, give yourself a thumbs up. Number 2, the Perseids. The Perseids are probably the most well-known meteor shower due to their high level of activity. At their peak, they can produce more than 60 meteors per hour. The meteors are created by a stream of debris left from the comet Swift Tunnel. When the Earth passes through this stream, the particles ejected by the comet burn up in our atmosphere, producing bright streaks of light in the sky. If you missed the Perseids this year, don't worry, you'll get a chance to see them in 2021. Number 3, Mars 2020. July 2020 was definitely the month of Mars. Multiple countries almost simultaneously sent their missions to the Red Planet. One of the most exciting events was the launch of NASA's Perseverance rover. The rover's objectives include assessing the planet's past habitability and collecting samples from Mars' surface. The Mars 2020 mission is also the first to provide the rover with microphones, so we're looking forward to finally hearing the sounds of Mars. Number 4, Water on Ceres. The dwarf planet Ceres has been an object of close observation since the Dawn space probe was sent to its orbit in 2015. This August, scientists finally got proof that there's water on Ceres. They discovered that the salt deposits on the dwarf planet's surface were left by liquid that came from an underground ocean. This fact means that Ceres could have been habitable, and maybe some life forms exist there right now. Number 5. Jupiter and Saturn at opposition. In July 2020, observers from Earth could see the two gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn, shine brighter than usual. That happened because both planets reached opposition, alignment with the Earth and the Sun, in an approximately straight line. With good binoculars, you could see Jupiter's Galilean moons, and a backyard telescope could show you Saturn's beautiful rings. This was our review of the most memorable events of the summer of 2020. Did you see any of these events? Which one did you like the most? Please tell us in the comments, and feel free to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. We wish you clear skies and happy stargazing this northern autumn.
So there is a channel about Star Walk 2. I never knew that. I really didn't. Okay. Now see you next time. See you soon. Bye.